biggest mistake in business was my clothing company, where I spent like $25,000 making a product, so much time and effort perfecting the product, and then I didn't know marketing was a thing.
Marketing matters. You could have the worst product in the world, but if Kim Kardashian is holding it up and sharing it on social media, you'll make millions.
Do not buy anything from Amazon until you know this hack.
Well, I hope that's not your product being sold, because that probably means you're not making money. I'm Matthew Fraser, and this is Amazon Ecomm Secrets. I'll be sharing with you the secrets that helped me go from millions in debt to an 8-figure entrepreneur. If you're ready to escape the 9-to-5 and live life on your terms, let me show you the way. Hey guys, welcome to Amazon Ecomm Secrets. In today's episode, we're going to be doing reactions. Let's hope there's some good stuff that the team has sent through.
Work is not your family. Calling work our family can actually be quite detrimental to our mental and emotional health without our knowing it. Doing so psychologically infers a really big blur and betrayal in our boundaries. We hear we're like family, and our brain just triggers into give it everything no matter what. We sacrifice our boundaries, our time, our relationships, and we start living life in these big swings of overworking to burnout. We need to practice healthy boundaries so that we can sustain healthy workplaces and relationships. So if you find yourself wanting to say we're like family, but you're really kind of asking for a favor, clarify that. Say, we actually need this deliverable a week sooner. What can we do to achieve that? Or if you're just trying to communicate a value about your organization.
I never say we're like family.
It's a priority for our teams to feel trust and connection. Or we're not like a family. We're like a professional sports team. It still infers that same warmth and camaraderie, but within the boundaries of a workplace.
Work is definitely not your family. Some people may use the term family, but I know in my business, when I was working there all the time, I just wanted people to come in and do the freaking job, right? And what they need is actually someone who shows leadership, but consistent. Yeah, you're not their friend either. I must say this video is so foreign to me because I've had the luxury of actually never working in corporate, never working in the 9-to-5. And I wouldn't want to have her telling me in HR how I should live my life in her workplace. All right, let's check the next one out.
There's certain businesses I always say stay away from. Number one, especially for me, I don't see myself ever getting involved in this type of business.
Okay.
Is the food industry. You can speak to any restaurant owner. It is a graft. The margins are low. You have to stress about the quality being the same every single day. I wouldn't be able to step away from that. I would find myself.
Well, I just want to say from the outset, I'm in the fast food business. I mean, my other role is a fast food business. And I will say, it is grueling at times. I don't work in the business anymore, but I can definitely say it's not something that I would recommend people go into. He is talking from experience.
There every evening, every weekend, I wouldn't have a life. Yes, there may be some people who have made the fortunes in the food industry. I'm just saying it's one of the hardest ones, and it's not scalable. Can you make $1 million a month through your restaurant? No, you can't.
This is such a good point. It is not scalable unless you get another restaurant. So you get multiple franchises. They were talking about McDonald's in this case, but this is exactly the reason why I went off the bricks and mortar store and have now also got an online Amazon business and Shopify store, which is scaled right across the whole world. So he is definitely onto something.
There's many other better business models in today's day and age that we can get involved in, that we can participate in, and that we can leverage. So food is definitely one of them. Avoid, especially as your first venture.
I completely agree. As your first venture, avoid food. Maybe try Amazon and go online. All right, let's check out the next one.
The biggest mistake in business was my clothing company, where I spent like $25,000 making a product, so much time and effort perfecting the product, and then I didn't know marketing was a thing. So I spent literally $0 in marketing, and as a result, I didn't get any sales.
Many people
So that
think this.
company obviously failed. After that, I was like, okay, marketing is the only thing you need to be doing if you want to have a successful product or company.
Right. I always say this, the best product doesn't win, the best marketer wins.
Yeah.
You spent so much time creating the product and the plan to have this beautiful shirt and
The website,
great designs,
all
and,
that stuff.
And you're like, why is no one visiting?
All those little things people don't care about as much. You need to get those eyeballs first.
Bro, when I see people sell these NFTs and any of their merch or whatever, it's just like, what are people paying for again? It's just the marketer. He's just so
Exactly.
good at selling it.
Yeah.
That is exactly right. Marketing matters. You could have the worst product in the world, but if Kim Kardashian is holding it up and sharing it on social media, you'll make millions. All right, what's the next one? It's
Do
been sent through.
not buy anything from Amazon until you know this hack. Amazon, I'm here to buy things, but I want to shop from your secret discount section. You mean the Amazon warehouse? No. Those are the refurbished items, which are solid. I'm talking about your overstocked items. He's talking about the Amazon outlet, which is the overstock section for brand new items on sale anywhere from 10 to 60% off. Punch into Google or pop open your Amazon app and go to the outlet, and there you have it. Best of luck, folks, and keep following for more daily finance tips.
Well, I hope that's not your product being sold for 10 to 60% off, because that probably means you're not making money. This one's going to be interesting.
Hungry Jack's just rips off its competitors all the time. 2 more instances of this that
How
I've
dare
found.
they.
Jack's Cafe, McCafe. Hungry
I know, they took the word cafe.
They're trying to pretend that we don't think it's McCafe. I already have qualms about getting a coffee from McDonald's. Don't even get me started on
McDonald's coffee is pretty average. The Hungry Jack's coffee is actually quite good.
with a Jack's Cafe coffee. But that's not all.
Hey,
Our
hey,
buddies
hey,
over
hey.
at KFC have a fantastic product, the popcorn chicken. Hungry Jack's, though, they've got a new product, new original product out. Poppin' chicken. Poppin' chicken.
Hey, well, you know what I mean? Well, you got to sell what sells, right? And so Hungry Jack's has got their own chicken. I tell you what, the chicken niche is actually very popular. That's why Hungry Jack's sells chicken.
Just get rid of 3 letters, C-O-R. Poppin' chicken. Hungry Jack's is worse than celebrating Christmas in August.
As a Hungry Jack's store owner, I tell you what, people come in every day and they say, we love Hungry Jack's way more than Macca's. Yeah, you know what? Hungry Jack's is not just good at copying, they're good at taking the piss, because Hungry Jack's now has the Big Jack. So go and get that Macca's with your tiny little Big Mac. They should change it from Big Mac to Tiny Mac. And if you want something that's a decent, good burger, get the Big Jack from Hungry Jack's. All right, let's check out the next vid.
Most people, when they get their paycheck, I was this person for years. I get my paycheck, be like, it's still not enough. It's not enough. And I'm literally, from the moment I see my paycheck, bringing in negative energy towards money. And I'm like, it's still not enough. It's not as much as I want. I don't know if I can pay my bills with this. This is crap. And then what do? I share it with anybody? I don't give anybody any of that money, and I hoard it. Do I take care of it? No, I complain about I don't have enough. I don't enjoy it. I don't share it. I waste it. I buy stupid stuff. And then you see on
This guy's like everybody else. Nobody earns enough money, particularly if you're in the 9-to-5 matrix. But that said, if you work for the government and you're one of those senior roles, maybe you're earning $1 million a year. That's how much those guys earn. So I wonder if they're worried about their paycheck. I bet you they aren't. Guess who's paying them? You and me.
see on the other side, someone who gets their paycheck, and this is a big thing that I changed in myself like 7 years ago. Anytime that I would get a payment, because what's cool about, building business online is you can get payments at random times. I would get a payment, and I switched it to every time I started seeing a payment come in, I would close my eyes and I would see the person's name and I would say, John, thank you so much. God, thank you so much for bringing this into my life. I hope that I can make some sort of transformation. And I just wanted to bring that energy to it. And what's crazy is it just, like you said, it's like the river just widened.
This is so powerful because as someone who's self-employed, you actually do value your customers. Unlike working for like a government role, they just show up every day and pretty much do nothing. They don't actually care about the customer because it's so hard to even get sacked from a government role. But as a person who's self-employed, you don't get to put food on the table unless your customer gives you the money. And that's why they're so valuable. And that's why I love my customers. There you go, guys. That's the wrap up of the reactions videos. Hope you enjoyed that. If you'd like to leave a 5-star review, be sure to go to Spotify and Apple Podcast. It would really mean a lot. And if you want to see some other reaction videos, let me know in the comments, wherever you find the comment section. Thank you so much and take care. Thanks for tuning into Amazon Ecomm Secrets. If you enjoyed this episode, the best way to show your support is to give a 5-star review on Apple Podcast and Spotify, and make sure to subscribe on YouTube so you don't miss an episode. You can also find more at I'm Matthew Fraser on all social media platforms.